Thanks to the play from Luka Doncic and from Austin Reeves. Los Angeles is a top 5 offense, and while we won't see Reeves tonight, Luka is still putting up over 40 an outing. So again, no Austin against San Antonio. He has that right groin soreness that he's working through. But that just means the Spurs can expect a heavy dose, coach, of Luka Doncic.
And that's a scary proposition for the Spurs. Perk said he'd buy a ticket to watch Wemby. I would buy tickets to go watch Luka Doncic. The guy's an amazing talent, living in the paint, scoring, playmaking, getting to the foul line, Malika, and a few examples that really highlight just how effective he is. We know he's an elite high pick and roll player. Jackson Hayes does his job. He brings over the low man, Santi Aldama. That's all he has to do. You can look at Luka's eyes. He sees Rui wide open in the corner, on time, on target pass for a high efficiency 3-point corner shot. And then this is where he's been just incredible this year. Living in the paint, getting to the foul line. He's got Bam Adebayo, an elite defender. He's got him on skates right here. Bam's playing the step back to the left, gets lifted. Now you can see he's going to cross him up back to his right hand, get deep into the paint, and you can see him here for an easy 2. It's going to have to be a lot harder if the Spurs are going to have any chance of winning tonight. And with Wemby back there, Malika, I expect it to be a lot more difficult for Luka than that last clip.
Yeah, Luka has been playing on another level, but so has Victor Wembanyama here, coach. And Kenny.
Yes.
Oftentimes around these parts, maybe we're accused of talking a little too much Los Angeles Lakers.
Oh, really?
But they're off to a heck of a start this year. I mean, it kind of feels warranted at this point. It's easy to get excited about this team.
Well, you know, they have two players that are perennial legends of the game, with Luka and obviously LeBron. And when LeBron is out, we talk about it. When Luka's in, we talk about him. So no matter what the record is, you're going to talk about the Lakers. But what is going to be the most interesting part is when LeBron comes back. Because the two guys who've had the most success while he's out, they're very ball dominant. So they need the basketball to make plays. They're playmakers, not play finishers. Play finisher is a guy who just waits, dunks it. Perk was a play finisher. Just let him dunk it. You know, but no, I'm just saying, no, you put him in the box right there. Like I'm driving and put him in a dunk spot. He's going to dunk it. But then there's guys who know, no, I got to create to get a rhythm. And now, can you have 3 guys on the same team be creators? I know, Coach, you had Jokic. You can't have 3 Jokic's.
Right.
It's impossible to have that because there's not enough ball movement and body movement to win. So it's going to be interesting to see what LeBron does and how he slides in.
You ask about when LeBron James will return, and it's magic. Shams Charania appears. Our senior insider, Shams, is here with us. Shams, what more can you tell us about when we could see the NBA's all-time leading scorer back into the mix here for the Lakers?
Malika, LeBron James has been working out individually, and I'm told the next step for him is 5-on-5 live play, and he will not be traveling on the Lakers' upcoming 5-game, week-long road trip that starts in Atlanta this weekend. So it's unclear whether he's going to be able to get that live action while the team is on the road, potentially doing it with the G League South Bay team, or do the Lakers and LeBron wait for the team to get back on November 16th, and then the live play process can begin then. I was told today that Lakers personnel are still operating under the belief LeBron James' debut will be around mid-November, but this is uncharted territory. He turns 41 next month. He's in his 23rd record NBA season, and that's why Rob Pelinka's 3 signings this offseason, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton, and Marcus Smart, have been so important, paying dividends with the depth without one of the best players of all time in LeBron James.
Okay, so looking at that schedule, that 5-game road trip, he is not going to be traveling on that. We're looking at November 18th, possibly. If you're trying to sort of extrapolate out when he could be available, that would be a game against the Utah Jazz back at home in Crypto.com Arena. Shams Charania, thank you so very much for that insight here. Does that answer your question, Kenny?
That does. You know, Shams is like half man, half hair. So it's half man, half amazing, half man, half hair. He got the best hair in the business, baby. I know there's got to be some. Don't tell me that you're using the mousse. Don't tell me you're using the mousse, baby. That looks natural.
Kenny, I don't have the beard like you right now, but you know, I gotta make sure my
You're stylish, brother. You're stylish, brother.
It's all berries.
Always.
Perk, what do you think, not just on Shams' hair today, but also on LeBron's, well, I don't know how you make it quick from that to LeBron's timeline to return.
I mean, when he gets back, he's going to have to take a back seat. He's going to have to take
LeBron James take a back seat.
He's going to have to take a back seat to the best duo in basketball right now, and that's Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. Luka's averaging 41, 11, and 8. Austin Reeves is top 5 in scoring, averaging 31, and top 5 in the league in assists, averaging 9. He's playing at an all NBA level. And so when you think about the Lakers, since 2020, what have they struggled with? Finding identity, culture, and structure. They're showing their fan base right now that they actually have that. They're trending towards that direction, huh?
Coach, are you going to be the one to tell LeBron to take a backseat?
No,
I'm going to call Austin Reeves and say, listen, you're playing well, you're young, but I understand Perk's point. They're off to a great start. How about this? Luka goes 40, 40, 40, sits out. Austin Reeves goes, I'll take that baton. I'll score 50, I'll score 40, and the next game, I'm going to hit a game winner and beat Minnesota on the road where they have yet to lose.
But what I'm saying is JJ has done something to that locker room, a hell of a job. He's maxing out guys. You got Jake LaRavia, he's averaging a career high. Rui is playing outside of his body right now, averaging 16.
Listen, man.
And LeBron.
If Malika's gone for 2 weeks, somebody sit in her seat, she coming back and being Malika. No.
Hey, all I know is
Miss Andrews is walking in here, and she's going to be like, Miss Andrews is here. It's going to be like, let's go do it.
Kenny, whether it was LeBron's side or the Lakers side, I know a contract extension wasn't agreed upon.
Okay, all right.
But that's why you're so encouraged by seeing the assist.
While Wemby is averaging 27 points, and he's been a force on defense. For much more, let's go to Malika Andrews and the NBA Countdown crew. Malika.
Kevin, thank you so very much. Welcome inside our Los Angeles studios. I don't know what I'm more excited for, to be watching Wemby versus Luka or to have Kenny the Jet Smith here on our set.
I am so happy to get rid of them dudes in Atlanta. It is so. What up? Hey, my new best friend Perkins is here. Just my new best friend, y'all.
I haven't seen Kenny since the Clutch City days when him and Sam them used to make their trip to old Beaumont.
Well, it must feel good to be surrounded by a bunch of champions for a change here.
Fire, bang, bang.
No, we're gonna.
I have one with me.
We got like 6 shows for you to do after this. So we're gonna put you to work on our schedule here.
We're in LA. I'm good.
Let's talk about this rocket ship that is Victor Wembanyama. Can you put a ceiling on his talent?
Ceiling? No, there's no ceiling. The one thing that makes him different is that we've seen size, we've seen ball handling with size, but what we've seen is basically an elevated version of what Kevin Durant is. He's a 7'5" Kevin Durant. The touch is what makes him different. His touch around the rim, 7'5" guys should do this, Coach Malone, but handling the basketball behind the back, the step back, and the touch, that's the difference that separates him to me from anybody that we've ever seen. Ralph Sampson was close, but he didn't have the fluidity that I think Wembanyama has, and that's what makes him different.
No, I agree. And look, usually when I go to basketball games now, I got somebody that work in the organization, so I get my tickets comped. Wemby is the only person that I'm buying my own damn tickets for.
Wow.
Front row.
Wow.
Because he's that box office. With that being said, you're right, he is Lil Wayne. He has no ceiling. But I like what happened to him against the Phoenix Suns because it showed that he had to face some type of adversity.
Yeah.
Now he has to grow from it, right? We saw those little guards, Royce O'Neal. We saw those guys get into him. He had his worst game of his season, 9 points. They were limiting his touches. Now all of a sudden, this is when you go into and get into the film room and you grow from here. This is actually called respect because they was doubling, tripling. And this is what a lot of teams are gonna do to him because they're gonna say, you're not gonna beat us, we're gonna make the others beat us. So again, Wemby is 1 of 1. But it's going to be interesting to see how he bounced back tonight.
And if J.J. Redick uses that as some sort of blueprint in how they want to guard Victor Wembanyama, I bet you both are pretty thankful that you don't have to play against him, yeah?
Well, I wouldn't have to guard him.
But Coach, you had to coach against him, right? We've heard all the Victor Wembanyama, the buzz around the league here. Was there a moment where you knew as an opposing coach, oh, yeah, this dude is for real?
Oh, there was a moment. It was game 81. We have a chance to lock up the 1 seed. His rookie season. We're up 23 points on the road, Malika, and things are looking great until Victor Wembanyama said, you know what, no more of this. And he put on a clinic. He scored 17 points in that third quarter. And to Kenny's point, a lot of it was from the three-point line. He knocked down 4 threes, and you're going to see a couple on this edit. He was knocking down pull-up threes from 35 feet. No one has ever seen a 7'6" player do that kind of thing. And what I love and respect about Wemby is this. He's not satisfied. He's a worker. You can see right here his numbers across the board, points, rebounds, blocks. and even field goal percentage have all improved season by season. He's gone to the Shaolin Temple. I think there's a lot of NBA players signing up to go to that same temple next year. He went to work out with Hakeem Olajuwon. He wants to become great, and you have to love a player that is that self-motivated.
Maybe just as interesting, right, on Victor Wembanyama will be the battle on the other side of the ball, right?
Yeah, the battle on the other side, but Malik, I'd be remiss if I don't say I would feel a little strange. First of all, seeing Coach Malone here, Coach, you should be coaching in the NBA. Let's start this. You being here is a waste of information and knowledge. You're like, yeah, you can help a couple of people, but that's just, I got to get over the fact that you're sitting here, first of all.
We can't either. We feel
and
very,
then
very lucky.
The second part, you know, you've had some issues with my guys, so I'm going to we got to take a selfie, man. We're going to make them mad, brother.
You get the good angle?
We're going to make them mad.